Chapter 1 is about business information systems in your career. In this chapter, we're going to learn why are information systems so essential for running and managing a business today. Number 2, what exactly is an information system? How does it work? What are its people, organizational and technological components? How will a 4-step method for business problem solving help you solve information system related problems? Number 4, what information systems skills and knowledge are essential for a business career? And number 5, how will MIs help your career? Let's first take a look at a case study of grocery store of Kroger. Kroger Company, headquartered in Cincinnati, Ohio, is the largest U.S. supermarket chain by revenues. Was revenues more than $110 billion, and the second largest general retailer after Walmart. Kroger operates 2,778 supermarkets and multi-department stores in 34 states. It's also a leading-edge user of information systems. Every time you walk into a Kroger store, infrared sensors note your arrival. Kroger uses its knowledge of how many customers are in that store to predict when long lines will pop up and where cashiers should be allocated to prevent pile-ups from happening. Data collected over time about customer shopping patterns, purchase transactions, staffing levels, and store layouts are fed into analytics software to help Kroger predict what is likely to happen on certain days of the week or month, and how many registers should be open. For example, a Saturday afternoon shopper is likely to spend a longer amount of time in the store than someone shopping at 5:30 on a Wednesday evening. A screen at the front of the store lets employees know when to open up or close down an additional lanes. This system, called Q-Vision, has cut the average wait time at a Kroger store from 4 minutes to less than 30 seconds. Refrigerated containers with sensors that check cold food storage temperatures every 30 minutes and alert store managers and facilities engineers if temperatures hit unsafe levels. A typical Kroger store temperature monitoring system has more than 220 radio frequency identification tags, RFID tags, connected to a wireless network. Before sensors were installed, Kroger employees had to manually check food storage thermometers twice a day. This process ran up costs if food spoiled or staff made measurement mistakes. The new sensor-based system for reporting temperature changes cuts down on the number of cold products that go bad and have to be thrown out, reduces labor, and saves energy. Kroger started its own online ordering service called Checklist, which allows customers to order groceries online and then pay for and collect their goods at a pickup window at an appointed time without having to leave their car. The fee for this service is $4.95. Traditional e-commerce services tend to attract shoppers purchasing just a few items, but Kroger's service appeals to convenience-minded customers purchasing many grocery items at once as a means of speeding up their regular shopping trips. Kroger also found that customers wanted to integrate their mobile devices into their shopping experience to view store maps, create grocery lists, pay for goods, and earn loyalty points. Kroger developed a mobile app that features localized shopping lists, targeted ads, and in select areas, the ability to scan and bag items while shopping. Kroger surveys have found that what bothers people the most about grocery shopping is the dreaded wait at the checkout line. Technology is eliminating that problem at Kroger stores and providing customers with a better shopping experience. The grocery business is extremely competitive and a low margin, with profits of only a few cents per dollar. Customer loyalty is especially critical in Kroger's system for making shopping easier and more pleasant are a major source of competitive advantage. In Kroger case, the problems Kroger grocery stores are facing include limited facility capacities, very high customer expectations, and very intense competition from lots of retailers, and the profit margin is pretty low. So what are solutions? The solutions will be monitoring the waiting line in the checkout and immediately provide a service if there's a little bit longer line waiting there. Analyze customers' arrivals and predict how long they're going to stay in the store for shopping day by day. Monitoring food temperatures. Provide online ordering service and parking lot pickup. Also provide mobile apps so customers can place orders anytime where they can use the apps on their phones. Deploy networked sensors and use the data collected from the sensors to do the analysis to streamline the business process in their stores. The Kroger's case tells us that how technology can be used to improve the customer experience and the service. And that definitely illustrates why information systems are so essential today. Without the setup of monitoring systems, customer analytics, network of sensors, Kroger may not be able to compete against the other rivals. So a good question to think about is, which of the following is a key business metric behind the technologies implemented by Kroger as discussed in the chapter opening case? And I'll leave this for you guys to find the answer yourself. So, how information systems are transforming business? Just take a quick list of the changes there are. In 2016, more than 142 million businesses had .com addresses registered. This is the statistics 4 years ago. Nowadays, the number should be bigger. In 2016, American businesses invested nearly $2.8 trillion in hardware, software, and networking equipment. About 32% of all capital investment in the US. 273 million adult Americans shop online. $183 million purchased online. The number should be bigger now. Internet advertising continues to grow at around 15% per year. It may slow down a little bit recently because the market's kind of saturated a little bit. New laws require businesses to store more data for longer periods and protect data in a safer way. Changes in business result in changes in jobs and careers requirements. 80% of Fortune 500 firms use Twitter to communicate with their customers. Firms, big or medium-sized or small-sized, all try to track the online comment websites to see how their customers are thinking. And what's new in information systems? First, there are new technologies such as cloud computing. We're going to discuss a lot later. The cloud computing means computing capacity available online through vendors, data center, big data, very large volume of data. Okay. Internet of Things, such as network of sensors, mobile digital platforms such as Apple Store, Google Play, and many others. Number 2, management. Managers more and more use social networks for collaboration and many other purposes. More business intelligence applications deployed and accelerate the changes in the business process, streamlining. Virtual meetings technology available, such as telepresence, video conferencing, audio conferencing through the web, and many other web conference technologies. At the organizational level, business becomes more social. Employees can collaborate using social software more and more. People can work remotely. 43% people working remotely. They don't have to stay in office. There's a very nice co-creation of values and a collaboration across firms in very productive way using social software or other types of teamware. The rapid deployment of internet technology worldwide and pervasive availability of such technologies and the accessibilities to business and consumers all over the world result in drastic changes everywhere. Internet and global communications have greatly reduced economic and cultural advantages of developed countries. Telecommunication costs dramatically reduced. Information costs dramatically reduced. As a result, with drastic reduction of costs of operating and transacting on global scale and a global scope. You live in the United States, you can purchase from online sellers in United Kingdom, Brazil, Europe, China, Japan, or Malaysia, India. It's very easy to place order through websites such as Walmart.com or Amazon.com. And you'll find the sellers there may be from a different country. Global competition for jobs, markets, resources, and ideas. Indian college students, when they graduate, they can find jobs in Europe or United States, Canada. Markets in the United States. Also accessible to people in other countries. They can sell here, they can buy from here. The same problems with resources. The resources available in Brazil or Australia may be controlled by companies in Japan. And venture capitalists often looking for ideas to innovate, to invest. And more dependence on imports and exports. Like United States, we import a lot, but we export not as much as we import. So we often have a huge balance. There's no way to change it because we import a whole lot of products manufactured in places where the manufacturing costs are much lower here than here. So all these things requires new understandings of skills, new understanding of the markets, new understanding of the business opportunities. And that's not so easy. We got to learn the skills of how to work with technology. The skills how are working with robots. The computer related skills certainly will be appreciated by companies. With more and more manufacturing jobs outsourced somewhere else. And the jobs will stay here should be featured with high-level skills and worth the cost here. And we got to understand the markets from IT perspective, how the changes in the technologies will change the markets. Will there be new marketing opportunities, new demands Will there be change in the customer preference, customer habits, customer culture? It's worth asking all the time. Like, for example, more and more of us like to go online for many things. Entertainment, shopping, government service, and not just for fun, for Facebook or Twitter or Snapchat. And such big changes definitely will means lots of new opportunities. For example, think about the autopiloting cars. We're going to discuss in detail in later chapters.